I'm one of those guys from Florida you're talking about. But as you can see, I'm the only coach with a tie on, and I'm not going to sell out the person who told me to wear a tie today. It's the same person who told me to park in Coach Trustle's spot this morning, so still trying to figure it all out. All right, privileged to introduce to you Devin Smith, wide receiver from Massillon, Washington High School. We'll get going with the film here. Devin Smith sitting at 6'2", 170 pounds. This staff did a phenomenal job recruiting him. I had the chance to watch his film during the course of me getting here, and the one thing that I see and enjoy the most about him is his ability to make plays. Anytime you're looking at that position, you want a guy who can get up and make plays. Most importantly, at the receiver position, you got to be able to create some separation against defenders, and this young man does that pretty naturally coming out of high school. You can see right here in this clip here, you got about a 10-yard cushion between he and this DB right now. You can see how quickly he closes this deal. He will be a nice little vertical threat for us. He will be great in the red zone for us. He's long arms, has the ability to jump and catch. State champion in the long jump. Real excited to coach him. Evan Spencer, obviously son of Tim Spencer, who was a coach and player here, played at a high level here. Hoping those bloodlines travel through him thick. You'll see right off the bat his ability to go get it, catch the ball away from the body, long arms, will definitely create some separation on the defenders. Does a great job positioning his body against defenders right now, from what I've seen on film. And again, the ability to make a play. Takes an advantage here of an open seam here on the kickoff return, and nobody even close to catching him. Very sharp young man, great kid, really looking forward to getting him here, and he's extremely excited to be a Buckeye. It's Evan Spencer. All right, any questions?
Stan, did you get a little handbook to learn how to coach wide receivers in the last couple of weeks?
No, just...
Is that going to be much of a transition for you think?
It's going to be a transition, but I have coached the wide receivers at some point in my career when I was with the Green Bay Packers. I was a receivers assistant for 2 years under Ray Sherman, who's been coaching receivers for about 36 years, so he was a very good mentor and tutor for me. Coaching in the spread offense, I had some frustrations as a running back coach because I was, putting Percy Harvin and Jeff Demps, Chris Rainey out in the slot position. So in the spread offense, you have to coach wide receiver play, so I have that experience as well.
You had any trouble? What's been the biggest adjustment you've had over the last week and a half? So getting used to, like you said, besides wearing a tie.
I'm from the coast. I'm from Cleveland originally, so just haven't been in a while. But I guess the biggest adjustment for me is just, just the process was not an easy process for me. Leaving my family back at home and doing those kinds of things, being separated from the family right now was probably the toughest thing that I'm going through. But I'm coming home. I'm home right now. I'm staying at my dad's house. He lives in Westerville. My mom lives in Cleveland. I spent my summers here as a high school student working. I worked at the Limited on Morris Road for 5 years. And I remember New Albany when there was only 25 houses out there. I was a tour guide for New Albany. And I come back and it blows my mind how many houses are out there now. So that's made my transition really, really fun. Coach Trussell's been very, very patient with me in this process and very open and welcoming. Everybody here has been very supportive. So, I'm in with 2 feet right now, and I'm ready to go. I'm very excited about it.
Was it awkward timing-wise, obviously, starting right as recruiting was wrapping up? How did you handle that with what you were doing for Florida and jumping to
It got a little crazy there for a little bit. Obviously, when you're dealing with, kids and family, I keep a very open relationship with the people that I'm dealing with. It's a very tough decision for those family members, so I had some tough conversations on the way out. I had to make sure that everything was in place for them, that I promised would be in place for them. Make sure that all the resources were there for them to make the transition to Florida. And it got a little crazy there for a little bit, but I chose to be extremely honest with them and their family and let them know that I was coming to the Ohio State University to coach, and they were excited for me as I was for them. So we all adjusted and we're making it through.
What was it about this opportunity that you felt that that's what you wanted to do? Talk more about that.
Well, I'm a Buckeye by heart. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. I used to go to Coach Tressel's camps as a high school football player at Youngstown State, and have always admired his career, always try to model myself on some of the principles that he holds this program to, and followed his career, and always had a dream of coming back to Ohio State, just didn't know when, or didn't know if it was going to ever happen, to be honest with you. But this is an opportunity for me to coach at a program like Ohio State, one of the top programs in the country, coach at a high level, and to still get around my family. 17 years of coaching football, I've never had the opportunity to be around my family. And my kids are born and raised in Florida, so they've never had an opportunity to be around their grandparents. And it's just an unbelievable opportunity for me, and I feel so privileged to have this opportunity, and I plan on taking full advantage of it.
What have your early experiences been like with the wideouts that are here, getting to know your position players?
They're hungry, they're hungry. I tell you, Posey's in my office pretty much every day, wanting to learn. First meeting with him was an hour-and-a-half meeting. We watched film, and he just sat there and showed me some highlight films of the legacy here of receiver play, and very proud of the tradition here. And it really made me feel comfortable that a young man like him understands the privilege that he has of being in a place like Ohio State. And I'm getting that feel from everybody in this program. These young men love being here. They respect and love the tradition that is here at Ohio State, and they respect it and they protect it. And I've always wanted to be a part of a program that's like that. And as long as you have that in place, you're going to win, and you're going to raise young men and put them in society, and they're going to be ready to accomplish anything they want to accomplish. So, I'm really excited about the group that I have. They're young, but extremely talented and extremely hungry, and they can't wait to get the season started, and I'm right along with them.
Let's talk about the challenge, though. You're going to be starting two guys. Both starters from last year won't be in that first game. Talk about that challenge for you, even, and this group.
Well, every challenge comes an opportunity. It's a great opportunity for some of those young guys to step up and establish themselves. And that's the way we're going to approach it. If we sit there and we dwell on what is negative, then it stunts your growth. And I don't think anybody in that group is, trying to stop their development right now. So they're looking at it as an opportunity to go in there and get better, take advantage of it, and help this football team win ball games. That's what our job is. That's it. Thank you.